Good evening, everybody, and welcome once again to TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show here this Sunday evening. Oh, there's my wee parrot. Wee parrot loves me on a Sunday. Good evening, everybody. Let me just go through all the names. Dave Rimmer, JC's there, Mrs. O, Ruth and Chris Gray, Mr. John Grogan, Fluff Johnson, Roberta Shelton, Alec Mack, Keith and Lynn Ross. Good evening, all of you. Good evening, Mr. Colin Wignall's in the house. Alec Mack's in the house. So as you know, we had a fantastic weekend at the Hoochie Coochie in Newcastle on Friday and Saturday night with our good friends Kath and John Birch and some of their friends from down in Stoke, as well as another couple from the Soul family, the great Corky Corr and Sharon Corr. So we all got home today about 1 o'clock. That's us, got everything sorted, done all your requests, been fantastic, and I'm ready to go. So we're going to kick off with our first track tonight, which comes from Annette Sherlock down there in Blackpool. And Annette has selected Margie Joseph, and it's called After All This Time from 1975. Here we go, folks. 3 hours of soul music on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. God damn it. Cool and didn't just. Now I'll get on the beer. You're doing the better shoulder as well. Cocky and Shaz are there. How you doing, guys? Good evening, the lovely Linda Haycock and Dave. All right, guys? You bring music to my soul. Listen, I can hear it play. 'Cause it's sweeter than love and stronger than each and every passing day. Good evening, Terry and Susan. Out there in Brighton. How you doing, guys? Good evening, Mr. Mick Murphy's in the house. How you doing, Mick? Good evening, Annette. Just in time for your track. Good evening, Julie Holdsworth and the Dewsbury Soul Patrol. Ada and Harvey Lee, how you doing, guys? Yes, I still lovely bit of saxophone again. Sound of Margie Joseph, and After All This Time from 1975, sent in by the lovely Annette Sherlock down there in Blackpool, and it was Out of the Box. We had 45 requests tonight, and 4 of them requests are bobs. I think most of them are double bobs. They've sent a bob in and then they've went and picked another one which has become a double bob. So you'll just have to wait and see who it is. Good evening, Mr. Mike Dunn up there in Broxburn. How you doing, Mike? Next up, the lovely Anne-Marie Gallagher down in Oldham has sent in Marvin Cease. A little number called Dreaming. We always start you off nice and slow in TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. Build you up to the fast stuff later on. It's Out of the Box.
Do you believe in dreams? This is a song about a young lady that was once in my life. Here's my story. Listen. I left home early.
Yeah, I've seen that, mate.
I came back very late.
Good evening, Sue and George Ellis. How you doing, guys?
Front door closing as I approached the gate. I said, who could it be?
Good evening, Lance Chaplin. How you doing, Lance?
Still asleep.
Down there in Essex.
Besides, he looks so short. And she's so
Good evening, Max and Martin's in the house. How you doing, guys?
So I went in the house and saw my baby laying there. And she was washed in sweat from her head to her toes. And she said I was dreaming.
It's good to know that, mate.
That I was
I think
making
my football
sweet
days are
love
over.
to you. And it was good. It was so good. She said, dreaming. She said, I
Yeah, you'll
never
get there
had
soon.
a dream like this before. I wanna have it.
Hi,
again.
Anne-Marie and Daz. How you doing, guys?
Tears fill my
You're welcome, Anne-Marie.
because I knew the reason why my baby wanted to have that same dream again. But what could I say? Nothing. Tell me, what could I do about it? Nothing. Because I know I'm doing the same thing too. Making love. I wonder how would she feel if she ever finds out that I just left the motel too, and I was dreaming that I was making sweet love to her, and it was so good. It was so good. Dreaming. She made me feel it was good. It was so good. It was good. Last night, it was so good. I dreamed so good.
Good afternoon, JC, over there in Winnipeg. How you doing, mate?
And you know what? It was good. It was so good. Making sweet love to you. It was good. It was so good. Making sweet love to you. Oh, it was good, y'all. It was so good. Making sweet love to you. In my dreams.
Good evening, Johnny and Jelly Wood down there in Barnes. How you doing, Johnny and Jelly? That was Marvin Cease and Dreaming, sent in by the lovely Anne-Marie Gallagher down there in Oldham, and it was Out of the Box. As is this from our good friend from Broxburn, Mr. Michael Dunn. This is James Gadsden. It's called Good Vibrations. It's also out of the box. Welcome, mate. Bonsoir, Julia Wright and Mr. Ian Wright over there in the Pyrenees. How you doing, guys? Hi, Ruth Claire. Good evening, Leslie Lance and Simon. How you doing, guys? No, you've been knackered. Good evening, Mr. Martin Taggart's in the house. How you doing, Martin? Ruth Claire, hi Ruth Claire. Good evening, Mr. Robert Furnace is in the house. How you doing, Robert? When I hear your voice, I know just how you really feel. I know that this is real. I can see you and me as a combination. Our romance just by chance made us have a good vibration. Made us have a good vibration. Made us have a good vibration. Yeah, the sound of James Gadsden and Good Vibrations, sent in by the man himself, Mr. Mike Dunn, up there in Broxburn, and it was out of the box, as is this, from a good friend from Winnipeg, Mr. Jimmy Crouch. It selected Hoagie Lands. This is called Reminisce. It's out of the box, you know.
Lying in my bed with all sorts of thoughts going through my mind. My hands under my head, and my room so dark that I feel like I'm blind. But I can see you lying there in the place where you used to be. Lord have mercy. I can almost hear you say, Hoagie Daddy, come here, honey, lay down beside me and make love to me. And knowing it's not true, but what is really true, it's you I surely miss. And all I can do at night, all I can do at night, all I do is reminisce, yeah. Lord, I reminisce, baby. Yes, I'm lying in my bed, trying to touch you with my mind. And I just keep on telling myself, I say, Hoagie, man, don't worry, cause she'll be back in due time. I remember the long, lonely nights you cried when I was sick and wasn't feeling too well. Yes, you did. And I remember the many times I said, I love you, because you're a female, baby, and it's you that I was supposed to tell. Oh, what a true saying, when the well runs dry, that water, you surely miss. Now,
Good evening, Albert Barbie's in the house. How you doing, Albert? And waiting.
hope and pray. All I can do, 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 all I can do is reminisce, yeah. Lord,
Happy birthday, Smokey.
reminisce, baby.
Thanks for reminding me, Johnny.
I lost your sweet loving, baby, and I lost your sweet kiss.
Good evening, Mr. Rob Bars in the house. How you doing, Rob?
For me to do is think about you and reminisce. Lord, I think about you every day. And when nighttime falls, I'll be so glad when it goes away. I can't wait to see daybreak in the morning, honey, so I won't think about you, knowing that you're not by my side anymore. Can I say it one more time? Can I say, oh, what a woman now. And oh,
Yeah, a bit different there from our good friend over there in Winnipeg, Mr. Jimmy Crouch, who selected Hoagie Lands and Reminisce, and it was Out of the Box. This next one, unfortunately, was a double bob from the lovely Shazcore down there in Widnes, and we had a fantastic 2 days in Newcastle with Shaz and Corky. This is Kirk Franklin.
Brothers and sisters,
This is called Love Theory,
I want to welcome you back to life.
previously picked by Marco Hudson.
That can make
It's a
your
ball.
next chapter
Sorry, Shaz.
your best chapter.
You're welcome, James.
How can it be that you love the most unlovable part of me? How could you see your life was the only gift I'll ever need to be free? It's amazing with you. I win even if I lose. Everything's working for my good for always.
Come on.
Good weekend, Johnny.
Hallelujah. That's why.
Nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Let's go.
How can it be? Every one of my secrets that you keep,
You cover me.
you cover me.
I appreciate it.
A mystery.
It's amazing how
Your patience with me, God will never leave.
you don't give up on me.
Don't ever leave.
Help me.
Help me to see like you.
Like you.
No matter what I go through,
Hey.
everything's working for my good for always.
Let me tell you what he does.
He saves the day.
And he will. Hallelujah.
Good well, Johnny.
Not real superheroes. A love like this. And I promise you. That's why.
Nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Yes.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
I searched all over.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
That's right.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Yes.
You're welcome, Shazza.
Saying, come on. Jesus loving you. It sounds crazy, don't it? Hey.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Let me tell you what it means.
More and less of me.
That's why.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Father.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
I really mean it this time.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Jesus.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
Let me tell you what he does.
He saves the day.
Come on.
He will come through.
He will let you down, but
He won't know that's not what superheroes do.
see, I will never find
No greater love
a love like this.
makes my heart beat.
Forever and the day.
All I wanna do is make you proud.
Let me say it again.
He saves the day. He will come through.
It feels so good.
He won't know that's not what
I make your own decisions. I'll be that to you, man.
Yes.
Thank you, the Queen. From the King.
The rest of my life. Everybody sing.
nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You.
I don't wanna love nobody but you.
You're the Savior.
I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
The sound of Kirk Franklin and Love Theory, sent in by the lovely Shaz Kaur down there in Widnes. Unfortunately, it was a bob because it was previously picked by our good friend Marco Hudson. This next one, unfortunately, is not a bob. This is out of the box, and it comes from the lovely Ruth Clare down there in Liverpool. This is Flamingosis. It's called Next to You. It's out of the box from the lovely Ruth Clare. You're welcome, Ruth. Very cocky. Good evening, David, Mary and Bennett up there in Dundee. How you doing, guys? Yeah, that was the sound of the Flamingosis. Next to You, sent in by the lovely Ruth Clare down there in Liverpool. And it was out of the box, as is this, from the lovely Lynn and Keith Ross, who live down in Whitehaven. I keep meaning to phone Keith. I'll get it sorted this week, and we'll get some dates sorted for to come back down to Whitehaven. Beautiful place. And have a weekend with the Rosses. And they have selected the Jones Girls. You gonna make me love somebody. Tell 'em, Johnny.
You're gonna make me love somebody else. If you keep on treating me the way you do.
Cheers, Keith.
You're gonna make me love somebody else. If you keep on treating me the way you
Good evening, Mr. Phil Stories in the house. How you doing, Phil? And the lovely Donna. How you doing, guys? Time for a beer, I think. Thank you, Georgie. Say hi, everybody.
I'm just coming on.
Cheers, everybody. Back on it. Never off it. The sound of Sunday, that bell. Reminds everybody it's Sunday night. TeeBee's Soul Show. Good evening, Jane and Tom Thompson down in Nuneaton. How you doing, guys? My bad lad. My bad lad. Come good. Great sound of the Jones Girls and You're Gonna Make Me Love Somebody Else, sent in by lovely Lynn and Keith Ross down there in Whitehaven. And it was out of the box, as is this from the lovely Roberta Shilton down there in Colville in Leicester. The great lady herself, Miss Gladys Knight. We all love Gladys. This is from 1994. It's called Next Time. It's out of the box. Stay tuned later, guys. We're going to give you details about the get together in Leeds.
Better do it while you can. Make that commitment, honey. Be a man. Or you might find yourself outside looking in. Without a chance of loving me again, don't let me hear you say next time. Oh no, next time. I ain't playing. Next time. Ooh baby, no next time. Next time. I don't wanna hear next time. Baby, next time ain't the one to wait for.
You're welcome, Roberta.
Sorry won't fix it, not anymore. Next time I'll let you slide right out the door.
Good evening, John Kidd's in the house. How you doing, John?
Next time. Baby, next time ain't the one to wait for. You're outside looking in. You won't be loving me again. Oh, baby. Baby, next time ain't the one to wait for. Sorry is
Sure,
a
I'm
sorry
glad.
does. Oh, you can't be sorry if you want my love. If you wanna play a thing, I ain't the one. Baby, next time ain't the one to wait for. Next time. Next time. Oh, baby, next time. No, next time. Oh, can you hear me? Next time. Next time. Baby, next time ain't the one to wait for. Treat me right, treat me right, treat me right, treat me right, do me right now. Next time. Do me right. Next time. You gotta do next time. Baby, next time ain't the one.
Yeah, the great, the one and only Miss Gladys Knight with Next Time from 1994, sent in by the lovely Roberta Shilton down there in Leicester, and was out of the box. As is this from a good friend from Carlisle, Mr. Martin Taggart. Selected Miss Alison Limerick. The number called Make It On My Own. Played it out many times. Love it. No problem, bro. The expensive things it wins. Woo!
Now I can make it on my own. I owe it all to you. You showed me just what I could do. Carry on. Lord, I know I can make it on my own. You gave the strength to me. You showed me how much more I could be. Carry on.
Nice one, Mark.
That's what you make it. Live it, cry. I'm wasting time just trying to hide. But even with my head in the sand, still you made me understand. And you showed me so many possibilities.
Good evening, Mr. Jeff Campbell's in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Yeah, what a tune. Alison Limerick can Make It On My Own. Sent in by my wee man down there in Carlisle, Mr. Martin Taggart. And it was Out of the Box. Unfortunately, this one is another double bob from the lovely Terry and Susan Watson up there in Brecon. I just can't help it, guys. If you pick a bob and then you change it and it's another bob, it goes in the show. Because if I just keep changing them and changing them, I'd be here all day. So unfortunately, sometimes you get a double bob. But don't forget, as we always say in the show, some of the bobs are picked twice or picked a few times for the simple reason is they're great tunes. This is United Sounds. And it's all over, baby.
Hey girl, I'm gonna leave you, and I'm not lying. This time it's really true.
5 minutes. We have the 4 before 8. Mr. Smooth and the lovely Fluff Johnson.
I'm going on. I've got to make it. It's been a long time we've been together, and I love you now and forever. Although I knew that you were never true, I couldn't help myself. I really love you. That's why. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That's correct, Johnny.
Looking at me, you must be wondering. Hey, but I really mean it. There's no use in pondering. You see, it's hard for me to go on this way, to keep on loving you, being hurt day by day. Oh, girl, I just can't leave this
Right,
way.
wiggle.
Before I leave, there's something I wanna say to you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Now listen, girl, I hope you'll understand. From this day on, I'm gonna be a man. Now it's come the
I hope you feel better
to
soon,
say goodbye. By the way, it's too late to cry.
Yeah, they're doing well, I
There ain't no need in you grieving, baby. I've been too nice. Now I'm walking around of your life, baby. Yeah, baby, I'm leaving you. We're finished, we're through, baby.
Good evening, Mr. Rob Thompson's in the house. How you doing, Rob?
I needed you,
Hope Janet's well.
but you treated me so bad. Said, I don't want you no more. Honey, you treated me funny. You spend all of my money. Baby, you're the thing I really need. Now I don't have to be the greedy woman. No.
Yeah, great tune. United Sounds. And it's all over, baby. Sent in by the lovely Terry and Susan Watson up there in Brecon. One more tune, and then we go to the 4 before 8, which this week comes from Mr. Smooth himself, Mr. Robert Furness, and the lovely Fluff Johnson, who's not feeling too great. And I also got a message from Rochelle earlier on that she wasn't feeling too great, so she won't be on the show, but she'll watch it on catch up. This comes from Susie K. This is Helen Gamboa. Great big bundle of love.
Honey, let your loving be true. You have the whole world
It's out of the box.
That's me. Oh my darling, I love you. You don't know how much I do. Except a big, big bundle of love, and you're gonna see.
Well deserved, Matt.
With true affection, honey, you'll never know what's in store for you. You have the whole world wrapped up in your hands. I didn't want, indeed, a man, except a big, big bundle of love, and you're gonna see.
Helen Gamboa and Great Big Bundle of Love, sent in by the lovely Susie Kay up there in Fife. Now, as you know, it's now 1945, and at 1945 on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show, we have a feature called The 4 Before 8, and tonight the two participants of The 4 Before 8, which I call the duos, comes from my good friend Robert Furness down there in Ossett, and another good friend, the lovely Fluff Johnson in Queer in Dumfries. Now, first up, the first track comes from Mr. Smooth himself, and this is Jill Scott, and it's called He Loves Me. I know Robert loves me. He's always loved me. Not as much as he loves Lynn, but he loves me too. Don't you, Robert?
You love me, especially different. Every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by your cologne, your hand,
Hi, lady. How you doing, mate?
smile, your intelligence. You woo me, you court me, you tease me, you please me, you school me, give me some things to think about, ignite me, you invite me, you co-write me, you love me, you like me, you
different and special in every way imaginable. You love me from my hair follicle to my toenails. You got me feeling like the breeze, easy and free and lovely and me. Oh, when you touch me, I just can't control it. When you touch me, I just can't hold it. The emotion inside of me, I can feel it.
Chill time, Alex. Love the pop. Yeah. Number one of this week's 4 before 8 comes from the lovely Jill Scott, and He Loves Me, and was selected by Mr. Robert Furness. Number 2 of this week's 4 before 8 comes from Fluff, and this is Dry as a Bone. A little number called Brightest Star. Also one of Robert's favourites. I like your picking, Fluff.
Whether you reach or whether you're poor, there's something in this world worth fighting for. Now whether you're high or whether you're low, you got to keep pushing on. Ooh, whether it's right or whether it's wrong, let your heart decide where you belong. It ain't whether I'm weak,
Cheers,
whether
Alex.
you're strong. You got to keep pushing on. Forever set my soul on fire. Burn it, baby, take me higher. Just have faith in your desire. Don't be scared to let go. Don't be afraid of who you are. Reach for the brightest star. When sometimes it seems so far, just reaching out for a dream can be all you really need. Keep on reaching, keep on reaching. Keep on reaching, keep on reaching. Keep on reaching, keep on reaching. Keep on reaching. Whether we win or whether we lose, what you get ain't always what you choose. Whether we laugh or whether we cry, all depends on you and how you set my soul on fire. Burn it, baby, take me higher. Just have faith in your desire. Don't be scared to let go. Don't be afraid of who you are. Reach for the brightest star. When sometimes it seems so far, just reaching out for a dream can be all you really need. Reach for the brightest star. When sometimes it seems so far,
More beer.
just reaching out for a dream can be all you really need.
Good evening, Susie K. You just missed your tune.
Keep on reaching, keep on reaching.
Tell her, Julie, tell her.
Keep on, keep on, keep on reaching, keep on reaching, keep on reaching, oh, hey. Keep on reaching, oh, keep on reaching, keep on reaching.
Ah, she's here, Julie.
I'm
You
here.
made it eventually.
I'm not in the bingo. Listening to the tune.
Yeah, the great sound of Dryzabone is number 2 in this week's 4 before 8, which comes from, that one comes from lovely Fluff Johnson, and it was number 2. Next up, this one comes from Fluff also, and this is number 3, and this comes from the Supremes. It's called Shine On Me. She's slacking, Julie. We did, Susie, it was great.
You're free as a birdie that flies. You win your way through the open skies. Clouds will block your path. You always seem to find a way to rise above the task. Hello, sunshine. The world turns cold when you're not here. Shine on me now. Your working days never through. But the work you're doing, you were born to do. What can get you here? You answer only to the silent voice of just one man. Yeah, why don't you take me? I wanna live my life at ease. Why don't you take me? I wanna live proud and free. Why don't you take me? My life's been
Everybody needs a Georgie. Where's about, Johnny? Good evening, Tom Thompson's in the house. How you doing, Tom? Always working on a Sunday night. I know, pal. Brilliant. Sound of the Supremes was the second choice of the lovely Fluff Johnson over there in Tequila, and that was number 3 of your 4 before 8. And we finalise it tonight with number 4 coming from our good friend Mr. Smooth, Mr. Robert Furness, down there in Ossett. And Robert has selected one of the great soul singers of all time, Mr. Jackie Wilson. You brought about a change in me. Show your appreciation, guys. Fantastic. 4 before 8.
Life was once a stranger to me. I was selfish as I could be, breaking hearts wherever I went, making promises I never meant. Came the day you changed my look, and somewhere in my heart, darling, lightning struck. It was you. Oh, it was you. Oh, it was you. Oh, that brought about change in me. Who would think this could happen to me? Finding you has made my life complete. I'm the guy who once never cared, saying precious things I never dared. I could never be sincere until that fateful moment, darling, you appeared. It was you. Oh, it was you. Oh, it was you. You that brought about change in me, yeah. I wonder where I'd be today if I had turned my head and baby walked away. It was you. Oh, hear me, baby, talking to you.
You're welcome, Robert.
You know you brought about change in me, and it was you. Oh, honey, baby. Oh, you made me happy. You brought about
You're welcome, Fluff.
change in me, and it was you.
CDs are good.
Oh, it was you.
Fantastic 4 before 8 from our good friends Robert Furness and the lovely Fluff Johnson. And as you know, your 4 before 8 then becomes, it gets moulded into a CD from TeeBee. And the 4 tracks that you pick will be on the CD. And then I will pick other tracks that you have picked as requests, as maybe you've had, what do you call them, gold stars for, or tune of the shows for, and other tunes that I think will fit into the CD, and I will have them CDs out to you this week. Next week's 4 before 8, now you're all waiting on this, next week's duo will be Mr. Steve Ledbetter and the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson. So next week's duo is Steve Ledbetter and Jane Blundy Thompson. And all you have to do is send me 2 tracks. They can be Bob's, they can be on the show 10 times, they can be your favourite tunes, they can be your mum's favourite tunes, they can be anything. And as long as there's soul music, send me the 2 tracks before Saturday and they will be on next week's show. And I think the CDs are going down well. According to, well, I've only done 2 so far, but the feedback I'm getting on them is quite good, and I love it. And they are exclusive to you at the moment. But some sunny day, they may be available to the Soul family. You never know. So, Steve and Jane, next week, get your 2 tracks in whenever you can before Saturday, and we'll have them on next week's show. Now, as I explained, guys, last week, I think I got a wee bit carried away. The Leeds situation is the get-together that Johnny thought would be a great idea, and it is a great idea. And I went and got my good pal Alan Kennedy to search hotels in Leeds for us all just to get together. We don't have to have a music or anything like that. We can have music in the background. But what we wanted to do was just have a weekend where we can just be together, have a drink together, and have a laugh and a crack together. And I decided to pick Leeds because it's pretty central, because we've got the likes of Terry and Susan up there and breaking away up north, and David Marion, although David Marion said they can't do it. But and then you've got people away down in Rochester, like Mrs. Owen Sean, and Mick Murray away down in Northampton, and people like that. So I picked Leeds as a middle ground, and my good friend Alan Kennedy went and sussed out some of the hotels, and he come up with the Marriott Hotel. It is expensive compared to other hotels, but the thing is with Leeds this year is it's City of Culture. So most of the hotels in the city centre are expensive anyway. We're not going to get any cheap hotels. So let me just get this up for a second. Just I put it up earlier. On the hotel front, we're looking to go for 2 days for the Friday and Saturday of the 18th and 19th of August. I picked them dates because I explained usually at the end of the month there's usually a lot of, what do you call them, weekenders and big soul nights on. So I thought I'll pick the third weekend because not usually a lot happens in the third weekend, just to give everybody the chance if they want to come. Now, what I also said is, if you want to come, we'd love you to come, because I know it's a great idea, and I know why Johnny picked it, because when we had our Soul Weekender here in Dumfries, and then everybody met on in the morning at the breakfast table, it was all the Soul family there, and Johnny said it was just so nice to see everybody there. So what I'll do is I'll put a post up probably tomorrow or Tuesday, and I'll explain all the details about it, and then all I need you to do is commit to either going, or if you can't go, a few people have said they can't go for whatever reasons, and that's fine. I don't expect everybody to go. I know people may have booked holidays or something like that, but we would love you to go if you can go. And I will put up all the details of the hotel, the cost, everything. But what we will do is, rather than paying it in bulk, if you can't, you can send me money and I'll put it into a savings account, and then we've got to pay the hotel 2 weeks previous to when we arrive. We're going to have private dining, private rooms and things like that. So, and the Marriott Hotel is a really nice hotel. You know, you're going to get the best there. You're not going to get, you know, some wee place that's not very nice. So, all I need you to do is, if you can, and if you fancy getting together, we've not decided if we're going to do any musical things over the weekend. We may decide to go to an event. We don't know yet, but that'll all come in time. But what I need you to do now is, by the end of February, I need you just to say, Tam, I want to go to the Leeds Weekender get together, and how much it is, and how do I pay up, and and then I'll give you details on how to do things like that. But if you can go, please go, because this could be the start of something really good, and we could build on it, if you know what I mean. In a case of, we could maybe have an annual thing every year at the same hotel, because they're really happy to have us there, and they're giving us Brucey bonus points for this, and so it sounds quite good. So if you can go, please let me know by the end of February. It gives you time to maybe tell your work that you need the time off. It's the 18th and 19th of August, the Friday and Saturday night, and it's in Leeds, and the hotel is right next to the train station. So it's up to you guys. I mean, I can't force you to go. All I would love to do is, if you can go, please go. And then once we get a list of numbers, then we'll decide then if it's going to happen or not. If a lot of people can't go, then that's fine. It's not going to happen, if you know what I mean. If because we need numbers for the hotel, because that's why they're giving us prices for certain numbers. So just let us know, and I will put something up on Monday or Tuesday just to let you know on the Soul Family page. That's it. Be there. It's going to be a good weekend. Next up, back to the music. Unfortunately, this is a double bob from my good friend George Ellis, the sound of Moses Dillard.
In
This is cheating, teasing, and misleading. It's a bob. Sorry, George. Double bob. You're welcome, John. Come help celebrate Cocky's birthday.
You let situation all the while you had me believing, and then the head came when I found out that you were cheating, cheating.
You're welcome, George. Yeah, Moses Dillard and Martha Starr and cheating, teasing and misleading. Unfortunately was a bob from a good friend George Ellis down there in Derby. Next up, Mr. Martin Barlow. Don't forget, we're all meeting together on the 13th of May for that beautiful wedding that's going to happen between the lovely Mags Hughes and Tiny Barlow. And this next request comes from Tiny himself. This is T. Fletcher and What Would You Do It For Me? Would You Do It For Me? By T. Fletcher.
If I had some money,
It's out of the box.
tell you what I'd do for you. I'll spend it all, baby. If I thought that pleased you, I want you to tell me now. Come on, baby, tell me now. Oh, girl, would you do it for me, baby? Would you do it for me, baby? Would you do it for me? Oh, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me now. If there was a place to go, and you didn't have a ride, all you have to do is take my hand. I'll be right by your side. I want you to tell me now. Come on, baby, tell me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you do it for me, baby? Would you do it for me? Wanna know? Would you do it for me? Now, yeah, got to tell me, baby. Yeah, would you do it for me, baby? Would you do it for me? I wanna know, baby, yeah. Come on, would you do it, baby? Do it for me. Wonder would you, baby, baby? Wonder would you hold my hand? Come on, would you
Yeah, I love it. T. Fletcher and Would You Do It For Me, sent in by my good friend down there in Lancaster, Mr. Martin Barlow. And we're so looking forward to Martin and Mags' wedding as well. It's going to be another great day. So there's quite a lot happening, as well as the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson phoned me last week and asked me if I wanted tickets for Solutions down in Nottingham. And just right away I said, yes, we'll go. And Jane said, well, you can stay at ours. So we're going to stay at Jane's and Tom's when we go down to Nottingham. I think that's not until November. And then I found out last night that Kath and John Birch have also booked for the Nottingham gig. So any of you guys that are round about that area that want to go and see Solutions, that would be the gig to go to, the Nottingham gig. I think it's about 27th of November. But you can check the dates on the Solutions website. Next up, the lovely Georgie herself has selected Vida Brown. No relation. This is Short Stopping. It's out of the box.
You go around bragging that your love is good. See, you got some women in the same neighborhood. You got a big car and money in the bank, but you ain't doing as good as you think. You can't please every woman in town. I got a good man to put you down, 'cause it's short stopping. Short stopping. Short stopping. Woo! You try to pull the rug right from under my feet. You try to pull the rug right from under my feet. But I'm using you like you're using me. And I'm using you like you're using me. You think you're cool, trying to be too fly. But I got my fingers in both of your eyes. I got my fingers in both of your eyes. You can't see and do everything. You ought to come on in, out of the right, but short stopping.
You're welcome, Tiny.
Short stopping. The jack of all trades and master none. Oh, yeah. Everything you do is just have fun. Oh, yeah. You think your kind is hard to find. You think your kind is hard to find. But I just wish you could read my mind.
Sure is, John. From the stats label.
I got a good mind to put you down, 'cause it's short stopping. I say I handle better now. You ain't doing it right. Short stop, that you gave up tight. Short stop, I need your love every night. Short stop, you give me a look. Short stop, keep snatching it back. Short stop, you think you're cool. Short stop, trying to be super fly. Short stop, I got my fingers.
Yeah, the sound of Vida Brown and Short Stopping, sent in by gorgeous Georgie herself, and it was out of the box. As is this from a good friend, Dick Penman. This is the Accents. You better think again, from 1965.
And if you think I beg you, baby, come back home.
Hi, Chris.
Think I'll call you, darling. The telephone. No, no, no.
you probably remember the Ascots. Well, that's what this group used to be. And it's then the Accents.
They're from Chicago, and I didn't realise that's got that at the end. That wasn't me, by the way. I didn't change my voice. I didn't know I had that at the end. Well, I'll correct that. That comes from my good friend Deep Pem and the Accents, and You Better Think Again from 1965, the Chicago Sound. Next up, the man himself, Mr. Smooth. And this is the other thing, when you do your 4x4-8, you can also pick an out-of-the-box tune. If you pick an out-of-the-box tune, then you'll go on the wheel. If you don't pick another tune, what I'm saying is, you can pick your 2 tracks for your 4x4-8, but you can also pick an out-of-the-box tune if you like as well, and that will get you on the wheel. Just remember that, okay? And this comes from Mr. Robert Furness. Great crossover modern soul tune. Sound of Mandrill. It's called Too Late. And guess what? It's out of the box from Mr. Smooth. It also gives you a chance to get tune of the show. And who likes tune of the show? Good evening, Mr. Cubic K's in the house. How are we doing, Cubic boy? Sure is, Grogie.
Like a fool each night would always find me hanging round your door. Though you turn me down in every way, I refuse to go. You used to see me coming and look the other way, but now you want my loving, baby. And I'm sad to say the game is over. Too late. I'm here to tell you the love is gone. Ain't no use in you crying.
Welcome, Robert.
I'm packing my things. I'll be moving on. Girl, the game is over. Too late. Your love is gone. Ain't no use in you trying. Too late. I'll be moving on. You always seem to call me, baby, in your time of need. Like a knight in shining armor, I've always been there to do my deed. And like a pull-string puppet, you kept me hanging on. But I don't jump so high now, baby, 'cause the thrill is gone. The game is over. Love is gone. I can't help you no more, baby. I waited much too long. Baby, love is gone. Ain't no use in you trying.
Thank you, Johnny. Damn the man.
I made up my mind, yeah.
It does, Keith, yes. Yeah, the great sound of Mandrill and Too Late, sent in by our good friend down there in Ossett, Mr. Robert Furness, and his lovely wife, Lynn. Out of the box from Robert. As is this from another fantastic couple down in Brary Hill in West Midlands. They go by the name of Linda and Dave Haycock. And Linda has picked the Inverts. A number called Time Will Change. It's out of the box. Welcome, Linda.
The body of a young child. Time will beg a rose that grows wild. Time will see. Time will see. Time will see. Oh, when you come back, come back. Oh, when you come back, come back. Oh, when you come back to me. Look what time has done. Hey, baby, yeah. Baby. Look what time has done, baby. Look what time has done. Hey, time is gonna heal a broken heart. Time is gonna help shake these scars. Time will see. Time will see. Time will see. When you come back, come back. Oh, when you come back, come back. Oh, when you come back to me. Come back to me. Hey, baby, come back to me. Look what time is done. Look what time is done, baby. Hey, look what time is done, baby. Come back.
Yeah, I love it. The Inverts and Time Will Change, sent in by the lovely Linda Haycock down there in the West Midlands. And it was out of the box. As is this, from a wee pal down in Cleethorpes, Mr. John Kidd has chosen Frankie Valli.
I love you, just you, it's true.
From 1965.
But how much more do you need to be satisfied?
You're going to hurt yourself.
Can give
Out of the box.
away.
Johnny Kidd.
You live, baby, can give. You cheat all over the rover. You are, makes me tell you, oh girl, yeah, you know you're gonna hurt yourself.
George Ellis will later.
know you're gonna hurt yourself when you're broken, worn out, when your heart is torn out. Don't call me, don't call me late. Don't wait till it's too late. Baby, it's true. If you want my love, take my love, but don't go shopping round town till you have found the guy you needed was me all along, baby, baby, oh girl. You know you're gonna hurt yourself. You know you're gonna hurt yourself when you're broken, worn out, when your heart is torn out. Don't call me, I love you. You know you're gonna hurt yourself. You know you're gonna hurt yourself when you're broken,
Hey, Georgie.
worn out, when your heart is torn out. Oh, call me, I love you. Don't hurt
We're going to get done.
yourself. Come on now, girl.
Got a glass of water, Julie. Neil McCoy. No water for me, Julie. What a tune. Frankie Valli. And You're Gonna Hurt Yourself.
You
Sent
get
it-
better every week, the tunes.
Oh, they do. And that was sent in by my good pal John Kidd down there in Cleethorpes. You can't beat McEwen's export. And it was out of the box from Mr. John Kidd. As is this, from my good friend Mr. Stevie Ledbetter down there in Liverpool. This is Mr. George Benson. It's called Denora. Denora. from 1980. Listen to the guitar in this. I don't know why, Robert. They're missing out, in my eyes. I know. Everybody loves George Benson, especially lovely Roberta Shelton. Welcome, lady. Call me John Butts, the DJ. The pop-up DJ, John Butts. Scary. That was thanks to Shaz Cord last night, the Hoochie Coochie. It was brilliant. See what happens, John Butts? That photograph's scaring everybody. We said that last night, the Hoochie Coochie, and it was such fun. And the lovely Shaz Cord always goes out of the way and gets things like that. I remember she done it for us when we were down at Cinnamon Brow. And I was sitting in the services in the station. About 6 people come in with tambourine face masks. I'm like, what's going on? But that was down to Shaz last night, and we had a great fun last night at the Hoochie Coochie. And thanks to Warren Thompson, who owns the Hoochie Coochie, and my good pal Lee Willow, who was on the decks last night. That was George Benson and Denora from 1980, and it was sent in by my good friend Mr. Stevie Ledbetter. Next up is a bob from another good friend of mine. Comes from Stockport, Brimington actually. His name is Philip Kerr. And he selected Randy Brown. I'm always in the mood. Guess what? It's a bob. Been on before.
Every morning, and I
Still a great tune.
even doing coffee break. The only thing on my mind, loving you, girl, all the time. Can't get enough of the sexy things you do. That's why when it comes to making love to you,
Oh yeah, that's what to do. Just keep sharing it to your groups and everything. Let people know where the right music is. Like Corky says, share, share, share.
That's why when it comes to making love to you,
Cheeky, me, cheeky.
then I'm always
Never.
in the mood.
I'm not a cheeky boy. Cheeky girl, not a cheeky boy.
Doing the thing that you wanna do. Whoa, 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 baby.
Woo!
Can't get enough of the sexy things you do. That's why when it comes to making love to you, I'm always in the mood, girl. I like the things you do. Well, don't keep me
I like that, Julie, yes, that's better. Lovable dog. That's what they call me, a lovable dog.
You're always on my mind, girl.
Woo!
But I can't get enough of the sexy things that you do. Well, I'm always in the mood. But I'm always in the mood. Making love to you. That's all I wanna do.
Woohoo!
I need you, baby.
Sound of Randy Brown. No relation,
And I mean it from the bottom of
unfortunately. And I'm always in the mood. Sent in by my good friend Philip Kerr, down there in Runnington. And it was a bob, unfortunately. When Philip puts his tracks out, he doesn't change them. So he must be working during the day or something. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Next up, the lovely Casimir Corda has selected Marlena Shaw. And Love Has Gone Away from 1976. What a year. And Tommy's going for a B.
Love God, send me an angel from up above. Someone who can make mountains out of a hill of love. They say you're king of everything. So just send me someone I can depend on. Love has gone away. Oh, love has gone away. Yeah. Love has gone away to stay. Love has gone away. Yeah. Love has gone away. My love has gone away to stay. Love God, make me real happy, 'cause I feel sad. Can't go on living in sorrow all of my chosen days. Show me a sign, and I'll give you time. Time to look around in heaven above. 'Cause love has gone away. Love has gone away. Oh my, love has gone away to stay. Oh, love has gone away. Love has gone away. Oh,
Hey, Joey.
love has gone away
And one boy.
to stay. Love has gone away.
Who's nice with me?
Sweet, sweet baby. Sure was good. Oh, love God, love God. Oh, bring my love back. Bring my love back now. Love God. Oh, love God, calling on you.
Yeah, R.I.P. Dickie Davis.
God calling on you. Why don't you bring the love back? Bring the love back. Hey, love God. Oh, calling you now. Bring the love back. Hey, hey.
Yeah, the sound of Marlena Shaw and Love Has Gone Away from 1976, sent in by lovely Casimir recorder up there in Closeburn. This next one comes from my good friend Dave Bibby down in Northampton. This is Jimmy Jones, 39, 21, 40, shape.
Are so beautiful. You're such a sight to see. You're the girl for me. You set my soul on fire, filling my heart with one desire, wanting to be with you. You can make a blind man see. You can make a crippled man walk. You can make the quietest man in the world. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Every little boy in town wants to get his arms around you.
Yeah, after the wrestling, I remember that. World of Sport.
Oh, baby, you're 39, 21, 40 shape. Yes, you got me going 848 over you, girl. Or you can make a blind man see. Or you can make a crippled man walk. Or you can make the quietest man in the world. Hey, hey, hey. Every little boy in town wants to get his arms around you, but no one else will. Oh, really, you're 39, 21, 40 shape. Yes, you got me going 848 over you, girl. Over you,
Yeah, the sound of Jimmy Jones, 39, 21, 40 shape, sent in by my good friend down there in Northampton, Mr. Dave Bibby, and it was out of the box, as is this. We were sitting in Corky and Shazzy's room last night down in Newcastle, and Corky says, I think this is my tune for tomorrow night, and I don't know if this is the one he picked, but I like it. This is Candy Staton. Get it when I want it. It's out of the box from Corky.
Time I've been trying
On, Candy.
to make a change in you, but running around is in
That's true, Robert, yes.
That's why you'll never be true. No, no. Now try to love another,
Especially on the Saturday afternoon.
hoping to cut you loose,
Mick McManus.
but they don't even come close to loving me.
Who's the Mallards?
So as long as I can get it when I want it, and you just put it where I need it.
You're welcome, Corky.
Get it when I want it. Feel satisfied with you. Ooh, yes,
Very sweet, that.
Always waiting for the next time when you put your love on me. Oh, you don't care.
Ken
But
Donaka
it
Saki.
gives me such a good feeling, yes it does. Every time you put it there, so as long as I can get it when I want it. You
Big Daddy.
just put it where I need it. As long as I can get it when I want it. Then I'm satisfied with you.
Giant haystack.
I can get it when I want it. Listen, you just put it where I need it. Put your love on me. You can play with my little heart if you wanna. Get your love, but you just put it where I need it. Put your love on me.
Yeah, I like it, Cookie. Candy Staton. I can get it when I want it. Sent in by my good friend Cocky Core down there in Woodness. And it was out of the box. As is this. You may have heard this tune before on TeeBee's Sunday Soul Show. But this is Al Kent's version of the great Mystic Merlin tune called Just Can't Give You Up. It's in my box. 7. Got a 12 inch too. Just can't give you up. TeeBee's Soul Family. From lovely Rochelle McDonald. She's not very well, she'll be at bed. She'll catch it and catch up. It's out of the box.
Just don't know the reason why. Ooh, I can't give you up. Just can't give you up. It's harder and harder, yeah, for me to stay away from you. I love you, I love you. What more can I do? I want it to be on my own. And I thought that I could leave you, but now she's all alone. And I know I've got to come back just to please you. You're my baby, and I need you. Oh, ooh, yeah, you're my sweet love, and I want you.
I think we all did, Alex. And what happened here? I touch a button. Wait. I must have hit a button. No, something happened. I think that was the end. I didn't expect it to end that quick. That was my fault. Al Kent and Mystic Merlin, and Just Can't Give You Up, sent in by a lovely Rochelle McDonald up there in Blairgowrie. She's moved from Stirling. And I hope she gets well soon, because she was not feeling her best today. Next up, the lovely Mag Shoes, down in Lancaster, has selected the Soulful Strutters. And Let Your Feelings Go. It's out of the box. It just ended abruptly, Julie.
When the music is in your mind and you feel like you're losing control, don't fight the feeling that moves you.
You wouldn't want to fight him, Jerry.
Will free your soul. And if it's funky enough just to move you up to a higher ground,
Still up, Alex.
if it's grooving to soothe you,
Favorite Scottish one.
you know it's time to get down. It's an everyday thing that's happening. Everybody digs the sound. And once the music
You're welcome, Mark. I love you.
let it turn you all around. Do the hustle, the funky old man. It's time for you to take your stand.
Let your feelings go, let your feelings go. Let your feelings go, let your feelings go. Let your feelings go, let your feelings go. Let your feelings go, let your feelings go.
Don't fight the feeling that moves you, 'cause the feeling's gonna free your soul. When the music gets in your mind and you feel that you're losing control, it's an everyday thing that's happening, and everybody digs the sound. And when the music starts moving, let it take you all around. Do the hustle, the funky old man. It's time for you to take your stand.
Yeah, what a tune. Soulful Strutters and Let Your Feelings Go, sent in by the lovely Mags Hughes. Don't forget the wedding. Get yourselves to Doncaster on the 13th of May. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic day. And as I said in the last couple of weeks, we've also added my good pal Phil Ankers to the DJ list. And we've also got a very surprised guest DJ. And he's only a young kid. Wait till you hear this young boy play some tunes. So if you're not going to get there, you're going to miss out. So if you want to go to the wedding, all the Soul family are invited. All you have to do is contact Mags or Martin and let them know that you would like to come to their wedding, and they will send you out an invite. And we'll all have a party at the Parklands Sports Centre Place on the 13th of May. Next up, the lovely Marion Bennett. Her and Dave have had the night off. Young Kyle's away in respite, so they're having a wee few jars and loving it. And they hit me with a memory tune. The great sound of the Drifters. And you're more than a number. In my little red book.
More than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night day. All I had to take me was just one look. My heart began a thumping. Babe, you had it jumping. 'Cause you're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than
It's out of the box, you know. From Marion.
in case you
You're welcome, Marion.
that
You've been to.
you're more than a number written in
never had a red book, I had a black book.
Oh, baby, give us a chance. Don't let the small town rumors end our first real romance. Now I'll admit I've loved a few, but there was never one like you. So darling, don't believe the things they say. You're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night date. All I had to do.
That's correct, Albert Bobby. Was it not our tune? You done it for our tune.
You're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night stand. In case you get to thinking that you've been took, you're more than a number written in my little red book. Oh, baby, you gave me a sign. I threw away the numbers of those old flames of mine. And now they're trying to put you wise and knock me down in my girl's eyes.
Your book wouldn't be as full as Stevie Boy's, Johnny.
The words they say.
Stevie Boy's dude's got about 5 books.
More than a number in my little red book.
You're more than a one-night
date. All I had to take me was just one look. My heart began a thumping, baby, I had it jumping. 'Cause you're more than a number in my little red book. You're more than a one-night stand. In case you get to thinking that you've been took, you're more
than a number written in my little red book.
You're more than a number in my little red book.
You're more than a one-night
Day. All I had to take me was just one look.
Come on, David, Manny, you better be dancing.
Oh, you gave Stevie Boy 2 your last book.
Kyle's away for the night.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely tune. And a great memory tune for a lot of people, like Albie Bobby says. It was when him and Wendy met, and I'm sure he had it for his hour tune. And John Grogan said last week, it'd be nice to bring our tune back. Well, we did try and bring our tune back, but just the lack of people sending in their our tunes. I mean, everybody loved it, but it's very hard to get people to send in a small story with a memory tune. It sounds easy enough, but some people just don't want to divulge what's happened in their life or what's went on, and so they don't do it. So, but if anybody, and this is open all the time, if anybody ever wants to do an hour tune on this show, and all they have to do is send me a short story through the week, just send me it in a messenger, tell me the short story and mention the tune, and I'll do an hour tune. It's not gone away, it's always there. So if you want to do it, and you're out there, and you think, I'll tell you what, we could do an hour tune for Tam's show, do it. And if you do it, you'll get a plaque. I'll just send you a plaque. So it's always open. Anybody want to do an hour tune? Because Johnny loved them, and quite a lot of people loved the hour tunes, because it gave you an idea about what the people were like and what happened in your youth and things like that. So, right, let's go on with the music. More music. This comes from the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson. One of my favourite Eddie Kendricks tracks. It's called Date with the Rain. And it's out of the box from the lovely Jane. Cheers, Susie. It was Albie Bobby.
Gotta go walking in the rain. The clouds that gather in the skies.
Then Susie, you know.
Every time it rains. On just such a day, you let me go. And as the raindrops begin to flow, I go walking in the rain. Oh, no.
welcome, Groovy.
No one notices it all. The way my teardrops fall, walking in the rain. Every time the rain comes along, the absence of you becomes so strong. And I just go walking in the rain, hiding my tears in the rain.
Saying it's yours, our tune, Groovy. You can be the first. Any story with a memory tune.
On just such a day you let me go, and as the raindrops begin to flow, and I go walking in the rain now, hiding my tears in the rain. I go walking in the rain now.
Wasn't that long, Johnny? Wait, which one? You can be first, Susie. 1 second. Goodbye, Groggy.
Just keep on crying. I'm hiding my tears in the rain as I go walking in the rain.
Brilliant tune. Eddie Kendrick sang Date with the Rain, sent in by the lovely Jane Blundy Thompson. And it was out of the box. As is this, from a good friend down in Anderton, Mr. Colin Mignall. This is Gino Washington's version and the Ram Jam Band. And if this is love, I'd rather be lonely. Don't be lonely. Live it up.
Hear me, girl. You tell me you love me, but you've been seen
Good
with
girl, Susie.
somebody else. Hear me, girl. You tell me you want me, but I'm sitting here all by myself. If this is a love,
Aye, Jane could do a Ronnie Ritchie.
then I'd rather be lonely. If this is a love, baby, then I'd rather be free. Your attitude has changed so much. It makes me feel that I lost my touch. The things you're trying to do, it just ain't the same. Your love for
Thanks,
me
my love.
is changing to a game. Baby, if this is love, baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, baby, then I'd rather be free.
DC, you can send one. Just a little story.
In the moment of tenderness,
Memory tune.
I can almost see,
You'll have plenty, JC.
see the love. But was it really there? Or is she playing
Oh, girl.
another one of her games? Somebody tell me, is the girl real? Or she trying to destroy
Good album, Bobby.
this love that I feel?
I love you, son.
If this is love, baby, then I'd rather be lonely. If this is love, baby, then I'd rather be free. You know, yesterday, you're not the girl that give the love and way. Now I'm gonna face reality.
We don't need that one, Rob. Everybody knows it.
Just what's happening to me.
It's not a secret.
If this is love, then I'd rather be lonely.
Yeah, the great sound of Gino Washington and the Ram Jam Band. And if this is love, I'd rather be lonely. Sent in by my good friend down there in Anderton, Mr. Colin Wignall. Next up, you know this guy. He goes by the name of Mr. Jeff Campbell. Comes from Nottingham, supports Derby. Fantastic guy. He has selected Mel and Tim. Forever and a Day. Selects great tracks in this show. I love you, Jeff Campbell. does, Rob. Good evening, Mr. Alan Kennedy's in the house. How are you doing, Al? Big Al. Oh, the chocolate was sweet. Pineapples. Don't mention pineapples. Love it. What a tune, love it. Mel and Tim and Forever and a Day. Seconded by our good friend down in Nottingham, Mr. Jeff Campbell. Fantastic, love it. Next up, Mr. Tom Thompson. Selected Grace Love and Truth Loves. Fire! Don't say that to Shaz. She'll be at their jammies.
Only for a moment, can you see his soul? Only for a second, can you gain control?
Play with the box.
He's drawn you
From Tommy Thompson.
what you do, wonder how you lasted. It's so fantastic. Shots of adrenaline running through my mind. He looks at you,
Evening,
and
Big
you
Al.
know it's time to join the cloud and the setting sun. 'Cause he knows how to get it done. And
You can say that, I'll be Bobby.
what do you do when your dreams unfold?
Don't mention pineapples.
You lose your mind, and all you know, there is no past.
Chance
No
God's
space
obsessed
and
with it.
time. Let's take a chance and get high. And I got that fire. I got that fire. I got that fire. I got that fire.
I love.
Oh, I'm lost without a care. And I knew you would take me there. I got that fire. I got that fire.
Best box.
I got that fire. I got that fire. I got
There's the
that
toilet.
fire.
Manhole.
I got that fire. I got that fire. I got that.
Not a chance, I'll be. The money is coming to the hoochie when Lynn's hip is out. I'll speak to you through the week, Keith. Or the monkey. I love the monkey and the hoochie. Woo!
I got that fire. 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 I got that
Fire! It finishes like that. Brilliant tune. It's on the Grace Love and the True Loves. And it was called Fire. Sent in by my good friend down there in Nuneaton, Mr. Tom Thompson. This next one comes from, I think I've got everybody as my good friend. Or I love them, if you know what I mean. When you're on this show for so long, you've got to just love everybody that's on the show. And I love everybody that's on the show. Especially Mr. Sean O'Hooligan Callaghan. He's picked this allspice called Love Fire. A bit of funk in old Sean boy, yeah. That's that Mrs. O. You're welcome, Sean boy. No problem, Phil. Yeah, really, I was talking to Warren last night. The hoochie may be up for sale. I wish I had the money to buy it. But if I win the lottery, Mrs. O, world's an oyster. Good night, Martin and Marge. We've no millionaires in the Soul family, not yet anyway. We'd love to have one. Buy the hoochie. Party every week. Yeah, beat it the 100 Club. Brilliant place. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, of course, of course. You wouldn't believe I was talking to Warren last night. You'd have to have some commitment to buy that place. And it's true, it's like, I was a bit surprised last night when I was down at the Hoochie Coochie and Warren had said to me that he's really not had enough, but it's time to move on. And that guy's put 2 million quid into that club of his own money, by the way. And it's the only club in the UK that doesn't take profits. All the profits go to charity. He pays the staff, he pays the bills, and everything else that's left all goes to charity. And he's done that since he opened away back in, 2000 and odd. I can't remember the year. And it's been an amazing club. And the people in Newcastle love it. I just wish I'd stayed in Newcastle so I could go to it every weekend. Because it is just a great place. And it's so nice to everybody. Well, he is to us. I'm not saying he is to everybody, because he could be a bit stroppy when he wants. But what he done for us last the weekend there for John Birch's birthday, different class, and I would love to have the money to buy the hoochie coochie, but it's going to cost a lot of money, and this is why he's getting out. Is because it's not like the 2000s, the early years, where the money was making it. And it was making it pay. And now it's not going to make it pay because there's so much going on in a city of Newcastle that he doesn't get the support that he should get. It's unbelievable. But for one last time, I'm hoping, I spoke to him last night, that he does bring Mark Avon Evans back to the Hoochie Coochie before it finishes. Because if he's playing, guys, I would want you all to be there. Because he's some artist. Warren's thinking about it, and it's in his mentality at the moment. Oh, got a bit of wind. Next up, it's such a shame, I know. It's unbelievable, Keith. But he was talking to me last night, and he was saying that people are looking to buy it and turn it into restaurants. Turn it into a restaurant. And that's what will probably happen. You know, they won't buy it for to be a club. They'll buy it because if they sell food, it'll pay. But a club probably doesn't pay. That's the thing. It's just, and these clubs are just dying day by day. And then our kids, they're not going to grow up in the club environment that we know, and the great clubs that we know, like Alan Kennedy just mentioned there, the 100 Club. I mean, that will probably go on for a few years and for years and years to come because it's a great basement club. But the clubs like the Hoochie Coochie, they are just exclusive. And the artists that Warren Thompson has brought to that club, you would not believe, from all over the world. Some of the great soul artists, not northern soul artists, but soul artists, like Shaka Khan and people like that. You wouldn't believe. Anyway, let's forget about it now, because I've not got the money to buy it. I wish I had. And we move back to a great selector on the show called Dave Rimmer. Comes from Skegness, that boy, I'm sure he does. And he goes with a lovely lady called Val. This is the Carlettes. And I'm lost without your love. How's Joey?
Darling, please don't go away. I need you more and more each day.
Gets Mark Alvin Evans there.
I need your warmth and tenderness.
Go ahead, come.
You're the only reason I exist. You're gonna leave a hole in my heart where love used to be. Baby, can't you see I'm lost without your love? Baby, I'm lost without your love. Whoa, yeah. Without your love. I'm lost without your sweet love. Without your love. I need your warmth and sweet affection. Woo. To help me find my direction. And don't you know everything that you do helps me on my way and sees me through. You're gonna leave a hole in my heart where love used to be. And baby, I'm so lost without your love. You know I'm gonna be lost without your love. Yeah, without your love. I'm lost without your sweet love. Without your love.
It's a great Alan, wasn't it? Who's got to win? Mrs. O said that after the show weekend. I want you to have it every year, Tam. I just have to win the lottery. Love that. Woo! What a tune. The Carlettes and Lost Without Your Love, sent in by a great boy down there in Skegness, Mr. Dave Rimmer. This comes from Mr. Phil Story. To wait his bed. It's buffering. He's going to go out and catch him. This is the Olympics. Secret agents, $70. So is Dave. Mrs. O's still working on it. Don't look yet, Mrs. O. Baby.
And now she don't want nothing to do with me. How my baby love, sing ladies. How my baby love, sing ladies. Honey West and old last spy working together for the FBI. Oh baby, how my baby love, sing ladies. I said, how my baby love, sing ladies. How my baby love, sing ladies.
What a tune. I love it. The Olympics and Secret Agents, sent in by my good friend Phil Story. I don't know if he's working tonight. He's maybe working in the rigs and that's why he's getting the buffering. But what about another Venn night, Tam? Dave, explain. I don't know what Venn night is. I always said if I win the lottery big time, I would buy a building big enough for carers to have a weekend respite somewhere where they can let all their troubles go. It's a great idea, Albie Bobby. I love your concept. Fantastic. Well, we're playing music on this show, and the lovely Sue Ellis has selected a great tune by the Soul Brothers. It's called Let It Go, and it features Joey Cardwell. It has been played on the show before, but the person who requested it before is not on the show anymore.
Girl,
I love it.
can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah,
Right,
you know
chick.
it's about that no good man. Well, I guess it's time for me to
Oh,
let him
vinyl,
know
sorry,
how I
Dave.
feel and let him go.
Oh, another vinyl night. Well, I've took my decks away.
Well, what hasn't he done? You know he come home late, don't never have no money.
I know where you're coming from,
Give
Dave.
me some lame excuse about how the car broke down and the phone don't work. Please.
I hope to set it back up. I'll think about it, Dave.
I knew I couldn't trust you.
Second, Sue.
I never should have fell in love. And if I couldn't trust you, then what There were signs from the start.
It's a good idea, Dilly.
You had no room in your heart.
No problem, Dave. I'll think about
I
it.
can't believe it that I was saying changing it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Can't keep holding on.
Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. No, 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 no.
I'm going to look for this tune in the morning. I want it in 7-inch. I've got it in 12-inch, but I want it in 7-inch.
I know you heard it all before, but this time you're out the door. Don't leave your things behind. I've changed the locks, but I won't change my mind. There were signs from the start that you had no room in your heart. I can't believe it. I was saying changing you. I can't keep holding on. Let it go. Girl, you gotta let it go. Let it go.
Woo!
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go right now.
Yes.
Thank you, John Dave. I love you. Sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Go. Let it go. It's amazing that, isn't it, Keith? Unbelievable. Good memories of them. And I get booked. I hope I'll find one day.
You'll always stay the same. Thought I saw a change in you. You'll never change. You'll always stay the same. Thought I saw a change.
Every one of them's close, man. Unbelievable, isn't it?
You'll always stay the
And it'll go on and go on. Yeah.
Thought I saw a change in you. You'll never change. You'll always stay the same.
It's the same everywhere, Rob, isn't it? All the pubs are shut down. Can't compete. Woo! Brilliant tune. And as I said, it has been picked on the show before by someone who's not on the show anymore. And so it's classed as out of the box. That was the Soul Brothers featuring Joey Cardwell and Let It Go. It's a fantastic tune. We move over to a little place called Berwick upon Tweed, where you'll find a fantastic guy with a great collection of music. It goes by the name of Mr. Mick Elliott. And tonight he's selected Jackie Edwards. It's called L-O-V-E. It's out of the box, I love it.
Don't you know what that means? It means that I love you, girl. And if you don't believe me now, let me say it a little bit louder. Listen. L-O-V-E. I love you. All right. Everything you do, everything you say, only makes me love you more and more each day.
Jamaican soul, brother.
You said you don't understand just what I have, but don't you know that I have? Oh,
Brilliant, I love it.
don't you know what that means? It means that I love you, girl. And if you don't believe me now, let me say it again. Listen. Wanting you to love me, yeah, baby, I love you.
Love it. Mr. Mickey Elliott. Out and about. Love it, man. Brilliant. From a good friend over there in Berwick, Mr. Mick Elliott. Sound of Jackie Edwards and Love. It's called Love. Next up, we go down to a little place called Ashby, down in Scotland, where you'll find the lovely Alec McBride and Pat, his lovely wife. Absolutely. And Ryan, the son. Fantastic family. But you know, Mr. Alec McBride picked some great tracks in this show. And this is another one. This is by Barbara Stant. It's called My Mind Holds On to Yesterday. I'm going for a pee.
I didn't care when you stayed out late with the boys, but lately you've been coming home, baby, making all kinds of noise. Although I've tried and tried to comfort you in every way, I still couldn't keep your love with nothing that I had to say. Yesterday I was like a queen sitting up on a throne, but today I've lost your love and I feel so all alone. But my mind holds on to yesterday. I didn't care when you come home and fuss and argue, storm out of the door and say that you don't want to be bothered. The compromises that we've often tried is the very reason why our love is died. Yesterday I was like a queen sitting up on a throne, but today I've lost your love and I feel so all alone. But my mind, talking about my mind, holds on to yesterday.
Woo!
Yeah. My mind holds on to yesterday. You know that yesterday I was like a queen up on a throne, and you know that yesterday didn't have to worry about ever being.
Brilliant, love it. Barbara Stant and My Mind Holds On to Yesterday, sent in by my good friend down there in Ashby, Mr. Alec McBride. and love to part. Next up, Mr. John Grogan from Termorden. Selected Casanova 2. And we gotta keep on keeping on. Come on. 2, 3, 4.
You are constantly on my mind. Oh yeah, baby, baby. I never thought I'd find a girl so kind. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, your love, one soul is all I need, baby. So come into my life and stay with me constantly. We got to keep on. 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 Don't let got to keep on. We got to keep on. We got to keep on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Only I can show you how it felt. Oh, baby, baby, baby. All the beat in the world, misery all by yourself. So bad, so bad. But then you came along. And now my fears are all gone, all gone, all gone. If we stay together constantly, baby, we will keep on keeping on. We got to keep 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 on. No, we got to keep on. We got to keep on. We got to keep on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I know, yeah, I can show you how it felt. Oh, baby, baby, baby. In the world, misery all by yourself. Oh, yeah, so bad. But then you came along.
Then you came along.
All gone. Yeah, if we stay together, baby, we will keep on keeping on. We got to keep on. We got to keep on. We got to keep on. We keep on.
Brilliant, I love it. Casanova 2, and we gotta keep on. Sent in by my good friend down there in Termorden, Mr. John Grogan. We now move to a lovely lady that I have an infinity with. She's called Mrs. O. I've loved Mrs. O since the day I met her. And I'll always love her. Don't tell Sean or Georgie. But we just love Mrs. O. I just love Mrs. O. I don't know why, I just love her. And she has selected Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. It's called New Shoes. Not shoes, it's new shoes, Mrs. O.
I got some new shoes.
Mrs. O's got some new shoes.
Got some new shoes.
Welcome, Grogan.
I said it's time to move.
Time to move, Mrs.
Packing my bag to leave. I got to go. And I'm tired of always fussing with you. I can't
We all love Mrs. O.
stand the wonder. Hey, 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 hey. I got new shoes. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Watch me walk away.
Watch Mrs. O.
This is a new day.
So flip flops.
I got a new blade. Got a new coat I'm gonna buy. Let me tell you, I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna walk out that door. I'm telling you now, you ain't gonna see me no more. 'Cause I got new shoes.
I love you, Mrs. O.
I got new shoes. I say, hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna walk on. I'm going, baby. Hey, I got new shoes.
Mrs. O's got new
I
shoes.
said, I got new shoes.
Sean paid for them.
You know they're gonna make me move. I'm gonna walk out that door. I ain't
Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. And they've got new shoes. So has Mrs. O. She's got new shoes. Because that's who selected it. The lovely Mrs. O. And Sean. Fantastic couple. I love them to bits. And Caitlin. And the whole family. That was out of the box. So is this. And this will surprise you for being out of the box. It comes from my good friend, Big Al. Patrice Holloway. Touch of Venus. How we doing, Peter Lamont Freire? They're in the house.
The touch of
Venus.
Venus is a wonderful feeling that comes over you when he holds you in his sweet loving arms. The touch of Venus is a golden moment when you tenderly kiss him and unleash every one of your charms. Up from the sea came a beautiful image called the goddess of love. The story
Brilliant tune.
goes when she finds two lovers who are really meant to be. She'll bless their love for all eternity. We're two lovers that have the touch of Venus, and there's a lot of love between us that makes our two hearts beat as one. The touch of Venus is the morning glow when the both of us know there's much more than
Yeah, Al.
before. Up from the sea came a beautiful image called the goddess of love. The story
Different version, Keith.
when she finds two lovers who are really meant to be. She'll bless their love for all eternity. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You that had just one touch of Venus. Oh, people. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just one touch of Venus.
What a tune. Patrice Holloway and Touch of Venus on the Tamil label. And it's a track that I've always knew about and I've played, but this is what I love about the show is people come back with tracks like that from a way back then that I used to play and know about, and nobody's picked it on the show. Like this next track. Wow, and I'll say to myself, why has nobody ever picked this on the show? It just seems so strange. But tonight, for one night only, this track was selected by my good friend down there in Birmingham. They call him Reggae Rob. Watch his show on a Friday night. Fantastic guy. This is the Soul Twins and Quick Change Artist. And it's a out of the box. Never been picked.
You said that you would leave me never. Oh yeah. And then you said that nothing lasts forever. Oh baby.
Woo!
You said that I would always be your guy. But now I'm fine. You're gone and changed your mind. You got the quick change artist. I thought we had a good thing going. Yes, I did, baby.
Welcome, Rob.
I never thought you'd be my ruin. No, I didn't, baby. You bought me ecstasy and left me misery. You had
Old ones are the best, Johnny. Got that in your box, Johnny. I want it. That's true, Alex, yeah. Bang on. $100 million coming up. Johnny's got in the box. Thank you, Jane. We love you. I bet you are. Yeah, I can imagine when you pick tracks like that, like Rob says there, you're expecting a bob because it's a popular tune on the Northern Soul scene. But Rob's not into the Northern Soul scene. Rob's a reggae man. And him to pick that up kind of pleases me. Just put it in your minds. When you pick tracks that stick in Tommy's mind, that's when you get tunes of the show. From Johnny and Jillywood, going out to the lovely Jackie Williman. This is your Justice for Jackie tune. Yellow Love Hearts only. It's out of the box. You're on the wheel, Johnny. Out the wheel. Love it. It's in the box. Woo! I love you, Johnny. I'm Joey. Forever dancing in her heart. Jackie Williman. Unbelievable. And that's another tune that I was saying to myself when Johnny picked Johnny sometimes picks a couple of tracks, and what I do is if there's one of them out of the box, I'd like to pick it as Johnny's track so that it gets him on the wheel. I know how much it means to Johnny to go on the wheel, but it's like Rob Farr says, she's dancing in our hearts. There's lovely Jackie Billman, never be forgotten in this show. I can't believe it. What happened to that lovely lady? It just annoys me so much. Anyway, getting back to the sounds. This comes from my good pal, Up in Fife. And everybody loves Keefe and Susie Kay are two of the most beautiful people in the world. And Keefe Kay has picked Niti Get me right. Nita Rossi. It's called Every Little Day now. Listen to this.
Gonna love you, baby, every little day now. Every hour, every minute, every second of the day now. Hold you tight and never let you out of sight. Gonna make quite sure of you every little day now. Gonna love you, baby, every little day now.
Woo!
Do what you like, but you'll never get away now.
Come on.
Don't be shy.
You're welcome, keep it, bud.
Doesn't matter what you do. Gonna take good care of you every little day now.
Having it. Love it.
Gonna love you, baby, every little day now. When I do, you can bet that you want me every day now. Ooh, take your time. It doesn't matter what you do.
Amazing show.
Happy be with you
Come on.
every little
Day
day
now.
Gonna love you, baby, every little day now.
Love it.
Gonna love you, baby, every little day now.
What a tune. Fantastic. Is there many tunes left? Right. There's let me see. There's actually 3 tunes left. Right. This first one comes from Mr. Dave Bennett. The second one is from the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray. They're probably away at their bed because Chris has always got work in the morning. And the last one is 200 Mile an Hour from a good friend, Mr. Albert Wilkinson. So if I have not played your request now, please let me know. So here goes with Mr. Dave Bennett's, and it comes from the Bobettes. Very popular band. 1966. It's all over. Tell him, Dave.
Baby used to stay out all night long, made me love him. He done me wrong. Had my nose open,
I've done the one.
and that's no lie.
I've done the one. No, I don't know.
And now it's time to cry because I used
You're welcome, Dave. Just my assistant checking it. Maybe you enjoyed it.
I used to wake every morning. I fixed him a breakfast in bed. Whenever he got working, I
No, I didn't know. No, I didn't.
now he's here and there with every girl in town.
Woohoo!
Still trying to play me for that same old clown. Oh yes, I used to love him.
One of the best shows so far.
Reckon.
Aye.
Georgie knows.
See if it gets better next week.
They did help me, Bobby.
Cheers, guys. We love you.
Love it. Yeah, great band, the Bobbettes. And it's all over now from 1968, sent in by my good friend up there in Dundee, Mr. Dave Bennett. Shut up, Georgie. Georgie's still silent, Dave. Anyway, we've got 2 requests to go. And the first one comes from my good friends down in Wigan, Chris and Ruth Gray. You will be, Georgie. This is Wombat, and I'm getting on live. Boom! What a tune.
Road is heavy, life has put aside a road of fear. If you go forward, try to keep a shelter near. Thunder, no lightning won't stop you from going to see where you're heading and trying to get there too.
No, it's not a bob, no. They're all out of the box. Woo!
My life.
I'm getting on life. Sound of Wombat, and sent in by the lovely Ruth and Chris Gray down there in Wigan. Fantastic couple, as you all are. Is there anywhere else in the world that you would find TV soul family that plays this type of music and these tracks, all picked by you guys? I'm just a knob twiddler. But the tracks you picked tonight has been absolutely fantastic. And we finish on a high note because there's been a guy on this show from the very beginning. He's called Albert Wilkinson. And he's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And I was so glad that I met him at Bridlington last year. Because I've spoke to other DJs and other DJs have told me I love what Albert picks. And I love what Albert picks. And this is Albert's request, and it's out of the box. Get the polish on your shoes. Albert's away.
I remember those who remember me. Remember when I was down, and that pretty little smile you wear, baby, used to be a frown. It didn't cost a dime a piece. You wouldn't even say hello when you passed me on the street. And like
I don't know how anybody can dance to this.
so smile, thank you, baby, get on away from me. So smile, thank you, baby, I don't need
I'll phone you through the week, Keith.
you ain't talking to the same man.
Coming up, tune of the show.
Your last dime. Get my shirt on my back, just to be with you sometime.
Come on, Albert.
You ain't talking to the same man. You have deep out of your hand.
Woohoo!
Get away, money grabber. You never let me down again. Oh, this ain't the
Good night,
same
Keith and Lynn.
man who was for the week. I got myself
Just a bit quick.
together, now I'm back on my feet. So scram to make it, baby. Get on away from me. So scram to make it, baby. I don't need your company.
Woo! Go on, Albert.
Unto others, and they do unto me.
You're lucky, Pop.
All you
Go on.
ever gave me money, grabber, was pain and a misery. I'm a new man with a new program. You ain't on my list, sir. But just what you gave me, baby, you know that's what you're gonna get. I won't have
200 mile an hour.
I won't have you.
We'll have you.
So scram, make it, baby, get on away from me. So scram, make it, baby, I don't need your company.
Come on, Albert.
I don't want you now. I don't need you now.
Cheers, Terry.
I don't want you, girl, get on.
Love you, Susan. And Mac. And I think it's probably one of the greatest things about this show is finishing on an Albert Wilkinson tune at 200 mile an hour. And we can just picture Albert in Junction 36 putting the wax on his shoes and hitting the dance floor, and away he goes. Brilliant dancer, just a nice guy. Love it with bits. So, can you imagine how many tunes are in my head tonight that I want to pick as tune of the show? So many people that just went out of the box and away that I loved. So many that picked tunes that are probably big tunes for me that are out of the box. But tonight, tune of the show goes to Keith Key for his track, which was called Every Little Day Now by Nita Ross. So Keith Key tonight gets my tune of the show. Tomorrow I will do the wheel, and everybody that's picked an out of the box tune will be on the wheel. Some will win, most will not, as happens every week. But it gives you all a chance to get something from TeeBee. Well done, Keith. We love you. It's a great tune. So many good tunes. The judges go like, how are you going to pick tune of the show? But I can. I've just got things in my head that makes me pick tune of the show. And if anybody out there thinks that they know how I pick tune of the show, I would like to hear from you. Because I don't know sometimes how I pick tune of the show. And as Georgie says tonight, been a fantastic show. I love the ballads at the start, and then we build up to the fast stuff, and it's just, it works that way. I remember saying to Rob Farr when I was down at Rob's about doing the BPM thing. He's got a different schedule, though. He's on with the reggae stuff. It's a different BPM type thing. But what I love to do is I love to play the slow ballad stuff early and then build up to the fast stuff. And I think it works. And I think Rob knows it works anyway. But what can I say, guys? there's only one thing to you. And I don't think I've not even picked what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with Hippie Taralis tonight. And I don't even know what it sounds like. But I know it's me, Julie's favourite tune. And mine, Julie. That's why I love Julie. It's the sound of Marvin Gaye. And this is Mercy, Mercy Me. It's not what's going on. Just for a wee change. Thanks, guys. You know I love you. If you can go to Leeds, please come to Leeds. We want to make it work. We can build on Leeds. Now what? I'll put all the details up Monday, Tuesday. I'll let you all know what the score is. If you can come, please come. Please come. It'll be fantastic. Some of the best people you'll ever meet in your life will be there. Alan Kennedy, Johnny and Jilly Wood, Martin and Mags, just to name a few. Fluff and Matt Johnson, Alec McBride. Woo! Do you think I should do that, Alec? I think that's dangerous, Alec. She'll pick her favourite. She's not like me. She's not musically minded like me. I love my Georgie, but I wouldn't put her in that position. I know what you're saying, Alec, but I couldn't do it to her. She wouldn't know what to do. She'll be there for about 2 weeks. I don't know what you're to do. Mercy, mercy me. My Georgie.
Alec, he would be very surprised. Oh, I would.
You couldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
Blue skies. It's so hard for her, Alec. You wouldn't believe.
From the north
Side to the east. Mercy me. Oh, things they
Alec, I've got them all written down every week.
Well, if he does it.
oil wasted on the ocean and upon us.
I would surprise you, Alec.
Thank you, Linda. Big announcement next week.
Big announcement, aye.
What Tommy's doing for his birthday. We won't tell anybody. It's at a secret location. And you have to send your birthday presents very early. Because we won't be here.
So long as it doesn't cost me any money.
I can see that, Alec, guys.
You see?
Let me just hear it.
Alec, that's so smart.
Don't believe it, Alec.
Big birthday party. Surprise.
I'm only 62. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Ken, it's not even a big birthday.
I look at it,
And
35.
he's wanting a great big birthday party. He's a spoiled kid. He's not even got a wrinkle.
Not a wrinkle. Not a wrinkle. Can't believe you're 62 now.
You'll have hundreds of wrinkles when I picture in the show.
Great, keep it, boy. Take care, pal. Thank you, Dave Rimmer. Love you well, pal. Cheers, lady. Thank you, John Kidd. Thank you, David Marion. Good night, everybody. And once again, thank you for all your... Good night, Ruth, Claire, Keith K, Susie K, Maisie, for all your interaction on the show. It's been absolutely fabulous. And I believe... Thank you, Mike Dunn. And Johnny and Jelly, we love you guys. We'll be back here next week, same time, same place, playing all your tracks. This is not about me. This is about you guys. Playing all your tracks. That's what I love the most, is it's all your tracks. It's not mine. I could sit here for 3-4 hours on a Sunday night and play my tracks that I like, and do Northern Soul sets or Motown sets or what do you call them, Modern Soul sets. But it's you guys that makes this show work, because of all the different tracks that you pick, and that's what makes it work. Believe me, the best unique soul show on the internet, without a doubt. And you guys created this. I'm just a knob twiddler, and this knob twiddler is going to see you all again next week. I love you all. Take care. Good night.